Let's go. Yo. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts.
Bam, 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 bam. I don't even have my system with me, so I'm on the road, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tracks, Bears on Tracks. I'm your guy, Tracks. I got Q in the building. I got Trey Tunes, and last but not least, Clean Up, Annie Up. How you fellas doing?
I can't complain.
Feeling good? Well, I'm all right. I'm feeling good, but I'm a little on edge, man. I'm a little on edge, man.
Well, hey, don't worry about any of that because this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your support group. We're going to help you get through tonight. What we're going to do is just get it all off our chest and then we're going to flush it. That's the show. That's what the show's called. We're going to
Yeah,
flush week
for
2
sure.
and then flush Eberflus. So
But
that's what we're going to do.
here's the thing. How long we gotta keep do? How long is this? This is the type wrong support group. It's too many years I've been in this support group, man.
not
It's like
not this support group. This support group is different than any other support
He
group.
said
no,
it's
no.
different.
As far as how many years I'm gonna need a support group, man. When it comes to the Bears, man.
Hey, if I had a crystal ball, we would all be rich, okay? So, but no, man, I'll tell you what. Here's the deal. We had a blast. I mean, let's just go ahead and unpack that Wind Creek Casino watch party with Jim Miller, Trey Tunes, Annie Up, Shamika in the building, Tony. We had Eric up in there. I mean, we were deep.
It was
Bobby was
dope.
up. Bobby was there. We
Yeah.
had, oh my goodness, man. We had Big Drew. So many people. It was packed to the gills. They were, ladies and gentlemen, the Wind Creek Casino, they were giving away like these really nice
I,
hoodies. Annie Up actually won one.
yeah.
And them bad boys are
That's
not
a
cheap,
beautiful
man.
hoodie, man. That's a beautiful hoodie, man.
Nice, right? Yeah.
Absolutely, man. I had a blast, man. Thanks again. I can't wait to the next one. I'll be there, man.
We were able to call Annie up, and he was able to break it down with Jim Miller, and
That was
just
man. That was a treat. That was such a treat. I'm getting geeked all over again. I gotta chill. That was a good time, bro.
more to come. More to come, man. It's that's one of the perks about being local, And hey, Q, anytime anybody that is a part of Chicago Sports Podcast, you want to pull up in the queue with Q, come on up and sit right next to me, sit right next to you, sit right next to Jim Miller, and we'll break
Yeah,
some bread and talk some Chicago Bears, man. Win, lose, or draw, we're gonna have a good time at Wind Creek Casino for the reals.
That's what's up.
absolutely.
Yeah. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So I mean, what do
Let's
you guys
unpack
think?
it.
Let's unpack it. So first quarter, I mean, wow, we looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I was really excited about how it started. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
what did you take from it? I mean, let's unpack the first quarter. Well, before that, we come out and they start booing our man. They start
uh,
booing up.
Which was expected. That was expected.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So, what did you guys think about that?
Well, no, I didn't think none of it because that was expected. Just like let's just say we got a modern day Buddy Ryan and he leaves. Well, like we had they slipping my mind. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I've got brain freeze right now. The last
Well, I mean,
DC that went to Denver,
Oh,
yeah,
Fangio.
Fangio.
yeah,
Now I would expect him to get booed because he was that guy for Chicago and he left. So it's expected. It's
Yeah,
expected.
Yeah,
I didn't think
But
not.
I
I,
I
agree.
didn't think nothing of it.
do you have to go that far back, or can we just fast forward into? Do you guys think that we're going to do the same thing to Eberflus? Do you think we're going to boo him in the building when he comes in?
But it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Andy.
Yeah, that's easy for me. That's an immediate yes.
Yeah. But it's two different types of boos. I think they was booing Ben Johnson because they felt like he was a traitor. The Bear fans are going to boo Eberflus because he was trash.
Thank you. That's exactly. They
So
don't see that
it's
cute
different
look.
types of boos. We know why Detroit was booing Ben because
Yeah,
they'd
that's on
rather him
point, brother.
stay.
Yeah,
Eberflus,
Absolutely.
he just
you got a good point there. You got me on that. I mean, hey, that's why we bring you up, man. It's been a long time. You can't rush perfection. We're glad you're in the building, though.
appreciate it,
Yes,
appreciate it,
sir. Yes, sir.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
But
So, hey,
yeah, man, just talking. I'm sorry. Go for it, Trax.
I will just say this real quick. I will just say this really quick. Some of the players were actually disappointed in it, and some of the fans were disappointed in it also. Foresee it happening. I mean, they already said it was going to. Amon-Ra St. Brown said it on his show, but I mean, that doesn't make it, right. And I felt like, for as much as that man did, I mean, did they expect him to stay there forever, or do they wish him the best, or is it because he came to the, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
There you go.
let's unpack that, because I got some questions for you gentlemen.
There you go. Because it,
It's
yeah,
real quick. Like,
nah,
go
yeah.
ahead,
It's
Q.
only because the Bears are a division rival. So if I think he would have came from,
Yeah.
let's just say Tampa Bay, or it would have been no booze. Detroit, the Bears. I hate Detroit fans. I'm sure a lot of them hate Bear fans, and that's where it comes from. It's just they felt
Yeah.
because if it wasn't a ride we went to, they'd have been fine. They would have cheered them and everything.
hmm I agree. I know everybody expected it. And also you got to know people feel like, and this might be true or for I don't know, whatever. I know Ben made an impact over there. Clearly, he helped that culture become what they've been lately. But Campbell he's going to get 90% of that credit. Like he changed the culture, which he has. He's
Yeah.
a solid coach. So, but that's Campbell's ship over there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's another reason why Ben was like, got up out of there now. With far as the trade apart, I get that too. Because if we had somebody from like, I don't want to say Green Bay, because that's a little deeper than everybody else in the NFC North, but let's say a Vikings guy, a Vikings coach, and he came, he made decent strides over there, took them championship games with his defense or offense, whatever it was, and then came to Chicago that next year after they went like 15-1, I
Yeah.
think, or something, whatever it was. That would be crazy, bro. Like it would hit way different, man, because they felt like we were right there. Let's run it back. Let's do it again. And now they really want to show that they can do it without Ben. But yeah, they like you said, they feel like he
Only
he was
yo,
a traitor, bro. So
if you
they
watch
gonna boo him for
that
the
game,
rest of his career.
that was personal. The defensive coordinator of the Lions amped up the whole game. That was personal, man. Well, but it was expected. I'm pretty sure all he kept hearing about was Ben Johnson, Ben Johnson, Ben Johnson, Ben Johnson. You know, so it's expected,
Mm.
man. It's not really, I don't see it as a big thing. What do you think, Trax?
Yeah, I will. Let's ask Trey. Trey, how do you feel about it, man? How do you feel about the booing?
Can't hear him. No, I
Can't
can't
hear
hear
him.
him.
No.
A little bit. I can hear him a little bit.
You're faint.
Okay, what about
Faint.
now? Better?
Yeah, we
Okay,
can hear
I
you now.
apologize
Yep.
about that.
Yep.
Yeah, picked up the Bears rubbed off on me a little bit too much. I'm in disarray over here. Sorry. Yeah. You said how do I feel about the Bears? What?
Yeah.
The
How
booze.
do you feel about
Oh, the
the
booming.
booing of
Oh
Ben
well.
Johnson
Yeah.
when he
I mean,
first came
listen,
out?
the fans are gonna fan. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we shouldn't take it personal. You're wearing different. Like they said on Seinfeld, we're rooting for laundry. So it's like if you're wearing the wrong laundry, then there's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm pretty sure they appreciated his time while he was there, and they're just going because
Hmm.
now you're a rival, and it's
Yeah,
it's all a game at the end of the day. But I'm pretty sure he expected it. So,
yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, man. I think it's overblown. If he wasn't expected, then he's so naive. Because if we see the reaction when they first announced the hire, Detroit fans is pissed. So it was expected.
Oh,
It was,
is that mocking?
Is that?
I
Can
can
you hear me
yeah,
any up?
I
I
can hear
can.
you.
Okay, so Q, you got something on going on with your mic. You might want to come back in and reboot real quick. Sounds broken up and unreadable.
Right.
Yeah, so come right back in real quick. We'll put you back in. Um, yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's break it down a little further. I mean, let's talk about the first drive. I
Yeah.
really like, because here's the deal. We usually start off really slow, and then usually by third or fourth quarter. I mean, even when we had, what do you call it? Fields, it was the same situation. We'd start off really slow, and
Yeah.
by third or
Yeah.
fourth quarter, we'd sometimes make a showing. So I did like how we started out. How do you guys feel about
Well,
that?
like they said, the first 15 is scripted, right? So it seems like we come out with a good game plan, and it seems like once things, once you have to go off instinct, they seem to fall apart. The defense started out good the first time, and like with the offense, so we were like seemed like we were running on all cylinders. But this time we started out good on offense, but the defense, didn't start out so great, and it's like it just seemed like it just all went downhill after the first drive. It's like when the penalties started to come, and then once they just kept scoring, and up until the end of halftime, I
Let's pause right there. We don't want to get
all right,
past halftime. You're like, I know you got to get out of here, but don't get
okay.
us out of here because we
Oh
want to
yeah,
unpack the
the
first
first
quarter here.
15, yeah.
So I I I I agree. I agree. It was rough coming out the gate because our defense. But here's how I feel about that. I saw signs of light because
Hmm.
T.J. Edwards looked good. You could tell something was still going on with him, and then he got pulled. Jaylon Johnson, obviously, now we come to find out he's out indefinitely. I don't know if it's out for the season or what. That's to be determined with the groin. So, obviously, with him out there, he wasn't at full strength, so we didn't get to see our full JJ on display. And TJ Edwards to boot also. Uh, so that would have made a lot of sense as to why our defense, didn't settle in till later on, and we got everything. Agree with you also about how our offense really looked good coming out. We were in rhythm, we were in sync. Things looked good. Our running game looked good. Our passing looked good. Adunze looked great. Caleb was
Hmm.
making all the right plays. Things were looking good, guys. And make no mistake about it, we are playing two teams, one with 15 wins, okay, and one with 14. That's 29 wins. That's almost 30 wins collectively between two teams in the first 2 weeks of, that's a rough ask for a lot of moving pieces and stuff.
Absolutely.
So I think for
Absolutely.
me,
Tracks. Good
I
point.
I I think for me, this is a wake up call because I overlooked that and I got really excited because it's kind
Mm-hmm.
of like my son when he opens up all these really nice, elaborate toys that it takes a while for dad to start to put together with my tools after Christmas morning. You know, it's like, come on, dad. Why is it taking so long, dad? Why do I have to wait to play with my toy even though I just saw it? It's some things take a little bit of time. And I think I got a little,
Yeah.
in over my skis on that. And this is kind of like a wake up call. And for Caleb, too. I think Caleb's like starting to really settle in and say, hey, we've got a lot of work to do here, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's well said, man, and I couldn't agree more. First of all, the game was going smoothly, and that turnover, that fumble, everything went to hell after that fumble. After he got rocked, Swift was running well. Branch
Yeah.
came down there, laid the wood, the ball hit the ground, and he heard them, just demoralized the whole team. They out toughed us, they spanked us, and like you said, that was personal, man. So that's just my
Yeah.
brief hypothesis.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was upset about that. Well, we'll hold on to that. I just got on my guy Trey about getting into halftime because that was right before halftime. But we'll put a pin in that. So yeah, let's get back to Trey. So Trey, second quarter, what did you see? What did you like? What didn't you like? I know in the second quarter, I liked your tunes at Wind Creek Casino. Bro, you had guys out of your seat. That one guy I nicknamed Happy Feet, he got some moves, and he said he's coming back week 6
oh
for
yeah,
you at least, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the Bears didn't look so bad in the second quarter. It's like you saw little splashes, but they just couldn't. The running game was better. The running game was a little bit better, but it's just like they couldn't get that consistency going, and they just once they just started getting penalized, it's like they're like becoming their own worst enemy at that
Mm-hmm.
point.
Mm-hmm.
And, but even with all that being said, to get the score like with under 2 minutes to go, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you say, hey, we get a stop, we go into halftime, and we get the ball, let's go. Here they come, they marching down the field, right? They get the pass and with 16 seconds and some, I don't know what, I still kind of don't know what quite happened there. So the officials tell Ben Johnson, half's over, go to the you guys can leave the field, and then they stop and tell him to come back, and I'm like, okay, if he came down in bounds, right,
And they
he
scored a
caught the pass,
touchdown, bro.
great catch by the way, he catches the pass, knees down in bounds, right,
Yeah.
so the clock should still be running. So it's like they made a mistake and it
Yes.
cost us, because of their
Yeah.
error. Yeah,
That's a
because
good
of their
point, man.
error, now the clock stops. And when they were trying to rush to get the field, to spike the ball, and all of that stuff, but they probably wouldn't have had enough time to do. So it's unfortunate that I know everybody makes mistakes, and I'm not going to blame the refs. We got blown out, but we already making enough mistakes.
Right.
We don't need the refs to be making mistakes too. So
Yeah.
it's unfortunate that that
Nah,
happened
you're
because I
right. You're
really
right,
think
bro.
it took just like the first week. It's almost like a first week. We scored towards the end of the half. Here comes Minnesota scoring, just taking all the
Mm-hmm.
momentum back, and then going into the next half with all that momentum. The same thing happens here. Where we score, we're like, all right, but the
Yeah.
defense can't get a stop. They scored a touchdown last week. It was a field goal. This week it's a touchdown right before the end of the half, going into halftime, and it's like, I just wonder what that does to your psyche because coming out, I'm not gonna go
That
into the
does
third
it.
quarter because just
Yeah.
keep it right
No.
there at halftime.
That's a no real talk, bro. I'm gonna tell you that's a great point you just made there, man. Because if you look at that box score, it does not indicate how the game really played out, especially in the earlier parts of it. Now, of course, you got what you just said about what Trey just said about we don't need anybody to help us lose, and then that turnover, that costly turnover. But getting those guys back on that field, man, that was like a college move, man. These refs got to be held accountable, not just with us. I've been seeing some egregious calls with teams that I don't even care about. So it's not just that. But yeah, man, like that's a lot to battle back from. And then you get out there and a couple guys' body language is a little off, and now people doubting themselves and it's looking too easy. You got this raucous crowd. Every one little thing they do, they're going crazy because it's so personal for them. Like, that was just not in that environment with all of the things we had to battle against, bro, and that offense needing to really do something because they got shut down by Green Bay last week. Like, they had a bunch of reasons to kick our butts, man. Like, for real, and they did. But I'm real quick, I'll say this. Like you said, these were both playoff teams. One, divisional foes on top of that. Besides Detroit lost some pieces, but they still, like Detroit, they've been nice for a few years. So these were some good teams we're getting our butts kicked. But guys, you got the Chiefs 0-2. You know, you got other teams that aren't living up. The Steelers just lost a heartbreak on something goofy. Like, everybody is starting off still coming out the gates, man. I'm not super overly worried, but these injuries worry.
Let's stay with these refs really quick because I want to speak my mind on it. I let Trey take on that. You said something. Now I got to say something because people love our show because this is a show created from a fan to fans. And listen, we don't have to sugarcoat it because we ain't no monster, network. And I like it that way. And here's the deal. I think the officiating was straight out atrocious. I think it was awful. I think football, for anyone that's played football, it is all momentum. It is all momentum, especially when you're on the road. You cannot let the refs get you back in it. You can't let the fans get back in it. It's hard enough to try to stay on the same page, especially when you got a bunch of new offensive linemen. Hey, pros or not, it's different. The rhythm's different. The playbook's different. The players are different. Yeah. It takes time to get together. When you let those crowd get back into it, and that's what the refs did. They let them get back into it. Yeah. That call was awful. Shame on them. We had them. We had them dead to rights. We were going to get ready to score, and there was still time left on the clock. Not saying we would have done an onside. We also got the ball back at the second half. So here's the deal. I'm saying it could have been all tied up third quarter. This game was completely different. Now you suck the wind completely out of us. Now we're going back in the locker room like, oh, my man, Jaylon, he ain't coming back. TJ ain't coming back. The refs are against us. There's a lot there. There's a lot of momentum you're taking. I can't breathe. My team can't breathe. This is awful. Shame on those refs. They all should be fined. They should all be persecuted by the NFL. And I hope for our sake that Ben Johnson holds them accountable and files a grievance, Ryan Poles, whoever. I hope they get held accountable. I hear what you're saying, ante up about the other teams, but man, I'm worried about my Bears right now. I think it was awful. And here's the other thing. And then I'll pass. This ain't the first time. The NFL is completely against us, and they always are against us when these plays are they're always, and we're right on the goal line, folks. We were right on the dang goal line, man. You know what I'm saying? Gosh.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree with you. 100%,
yeah, like
man.
Last week in particular, I just remember like that Darnell Wright holding call, and then that.
Yes.
I was like
the Phantom.
Yeah. I'm like, he literally fell down right in front of him, and Darnell Wright didn't do anything wrong. Yeah. He may have done some things wrong that game, but that wasn't one of them at all.
Yep.
Right.
Hey, Q.
Coach, I'm telling him, like, look,
I can hear you, Q. You're good. Hey, Q, I can hear you. You're good.
Okay.
Yep, cool, you're back in the building. Q's back in the building.
Yes. Welcome back.
I think let me get the sound effects going.
Yeah. Now what's going on,
Hey,
fellas? Yeah.
hey, let me ask Trey one more quick question. Trey, can you
What's up?
see at the bottom where it says end stream?
Um,
Do you
so
have
it's
that
at
control?
yeah, because you're on your phone, right? Yeah, I see it at the top in the upper right hand corner.
So you have controls to where you can end stream. I'm gonna leave. I'll come right back before you leave. You guys chop it up. I'll make sure that I close out the show because I know you got to leave at 7:30. So
Okay,
I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
all right.
All right,
Peace out,
bye.
Trex.
All right.
All right.
Yo.
Yeah,
What's going
so it's
on,
just
fellas?
sorry. Yeah, we're just talking about the second quarter in particular, Q. So, I mean, you got any thoughts? We're talking about what the officiating tours right before the end of halftime, and like the Bears wasn't, offensively they couldn't quite get a rhythm going, but the running game did look better. And
Yeah.
Roma Doomsday had a good game, and you know, right, yeah. So,
Yeah.
Breakout
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
yeah,
Man,
what
where
are your thoughts about it?
at the whole scheme of it, where do I start, man? It's a like a
Chop.
I was so defeated because I'm looking at this game. I'm like the Bears cannot get out of their own way, and like your guy said, the ref screwed them over with that last that in the halftime. I think that did. I think that killed their whole spirit. But and this is where Ben Johnson comes in. He got to keep those guys. I don't know, was he talking to them in the second half? Because 2 weeks in a row, we seen the Bears second half game plan. Oh my God. I'm just like, what is he? They're getting smoked in the second half, man. They
Yeah.
had JJ McCarthy look like Tom Brady out there.
Yeah.
And oh my God. And I'm sitting here looking at Darnell Wright and I'm looking at Braxton Jones. I'm like, this might be the worst left combo and right combo tandem in the league. Darnell Wright is good for a false start. That's going to it seems like you guys said, when the Bears get moving, it's a penalty that crushes their whole vibe, man.
All right, it messes up
Every
the
time.
drive killers. They're literally drive killers.
And it's so frustrating, man, because you see the offense, like you guys said, you hit on the nose. You see the offense moving, get into a groove. Then it's either holding or it's a false start. I'm like, oh man, and it's just these are veterans doing this,
All right.
and it's just frustrating, man.
Yeah.
It's just frustrating, man. And Tyreek Stevenson, oh man, I
Oh my
guess
God, he got
we could
cake,
spend a whole
bro.
2 hours on this guy.
Yeah,
I
before
watched every play. That man got stir fried, man.
before the season started, me and Annie up in particular, we were high on Tyreek Stevenson. We thought, that he possessed like the traits and everything that, but man, he was getting smoked out there, man.
I thought coming into the I'm thinking like, yo, I thought to come see, yo, he's gonna have a bounce back year. He's gonna kill it. So far, he has to against QBs. He keeps getting the highest passing rating in the league so far. I think it's at 158% passing rating. So
That's
they're
almost
picking him apart.
rating.
They're picking him apart, and it's like the skill set is there.
Oh man!
Because we seen it his rookie season towards the end of the year, he was on fire.
Right, he had some big plays even last year with that Washington hiccup. He had some big plays last year.
Yeah.
He had, if you take that Washington game away, he had a solid year, bro. That's why I wasn't ready to send him packing like a lot of people I watch on these interwebs. But yeah, bro. Right now, I'm like, this the guy I went to bat for? Yikes!
Right? Yeah. Well, I'm like, oh man, I'm over here. Oh, they pull up the receipts on me talking about Tyreek Stevenson. I was very loud.
Bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting a little ADHD right now, but it's crazy how our strength went to our weakness this fast.
Yeah, we were saying they were the most solid core of the entire team was a secondary, And
Yeah.
now, ever since the injuries, the riddle with injuries, and it just really like all downhill right before the season started too. So that's what makes it. Oh man! And then when you're not getting pressure on the quarterback, it
Mm.
really when because you give any quarterback that much time, they are going to kill you. So
Yeah.
so to give up, I mean, I know Detroit's a good team,
Yeah.
and they won 15 games last year.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to say, okay, man, but I mean, to lose to anybody by that much and let them score 52 points, 500 yards of offense, you don't. I don't care how good you are, you don't ever want to give that up to anybody.
Nah.
So,
Period, bro.
so yeah, the Bears, it's almost like okay, they need to snap out of it. I don't know what's going on with them or what, because it's like it looks so bad, right? It's almost like they're messing up in every aspect of the game: offense, defense, special teams. Like every part of the game, they're making mistakes. So so I'm
Yeah.
like we raved about the coaching staff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything looks good on paper. So it's like I just wonder what is being said and what is being done, because I still feel like we got great coaches in place. We just had a couple of bad. We were off to a bad start. What are we going to do about it?
We
Going,
about to see some guys get benched, Trey. That's what I'm gonna tell you. That some
yeah,
guys, you're gonna be surprised, man. It. Uh, I heard what Ben said. Like, I think they got issues with some of these people, these fellas' efforts out there. So, no
right,
matter the name, if it's somebody behind them, you gonna. I think you're gonna switch it up. But we also got to keep this in perspective too. I'm not like trying to give any passes. They got beat down yesterday, but last game we had it in the bag. Some things went wrong. We still had control of that game. The guy threw 3 TDs. He probably won't do that again this year in a game. And he still only had like 143 yards. Like, that game was super
right,
winnable. We should have won it. Okay, shoulda,
yeah,
coulda, woulda. Moving right along. Then you get to yesterday. That's one of those games where you just throw it in the trash. You just got to talk to your guys. You don't even got to look at no game film. Just talk to your guys. All right. Division foe, very emotional. We in their house. Some things didn't go our way. We didn't overcome it. We got smoked and embarrassed. Okay. Moving right along. I don't even know who we play next. It doesn't matter who we play next. But we
Cowboys.
can't. We have to see. We got to see what we didn't see Sunday. And I mean, the only guy who was getting close to that quarterback was 55. And when they
Yeah,
talk so bad about him, they talk so
right.
bad about
We
him.
didn't see
And
him, so we
uh,
didn't know what to say about him.
well, look, he didn't have a good camp, but no one's getting home. If I was sitting there looking at the line, Ayabadejo or whatever bro name is
Yeah,
was the only one getting consistent effort on the push on that line, bro. I was like, I'm like, who's 55? I mean, my guy put me up like, hey. I said, whoa, he about the only one. Montez Sweat. Oh, what did we do? Is that another Poe's blunder? I'm
yeah,
just being, I mean, I was bagging that. He came in and had a nice little run, got paid, and been chilling and maxing and relaxing ever
right.
since. Like, yo, bro, we got real issues. Grady, I ain't see him flash a lot, but I know he does a lot of dirty work that might not pop up right off the screen. Javon, I heard he got a sack last game, but other than that, I haven't seen him. I don't know, man. It's just like nothing's working for us right now. TJ hurt. He the leader of the defense for real. If you want to just like cut the fat off to me, he lead the defense in tackles every year. He's
Yeah,
solid. He bring his lunch pail. He the leader. He out. Jaylon, we don't know when Jaylon coming back. It's just like,
right.
bro,
Yeah,
Yeah,
who's our strength and conditioning people, bro? Like, what's going on
that
with our
that was
team?
gonna be my next question, man. And
yeah.
and you,
These
you know
top
what's real,
injuries, though.
real concerning too, man. That these high draft picks are healthy scratches or not getting put in the game plan. That for the life of me, it bothers me. That really bothers me more than anything, because when you draft the offensive player that's supposed to be a weapon at 10, he
Mm-hmm.
should be a heavy part of your game plan.
I agree.
And
how many targets did he have? What,
He
2 or 3?
Yeah, about 2. Yeah, but I seen 2. I saw 2.
And Luther Burton, he's a weapon.
Absolutely.
Not getting utilized.
Yeah, all I saw was he had a good kickoff return last.
Second round pick, healthy scratch. Third round pick, healthy scratch. That's concerning, man. So my question is, do the Bears need to overhaul their scout department or something? Because obviously Ben Johnson don't trust these kids yet. For them to be healthy scratches.
Well, that might just be a Ben thing, though. That might be a Ben thing, and if that is, he the new coach.
He need to figure it out
for a while. So, absolutely, and that's where he's a first time coach. That's when he has to, he doesn't have a blueprint. I mean, he could take what he took from his previous stops and all that, but he's never been a head coach ever. So. Even though you the man now, bro, so you can ask your guy. You can ask DA. You can go ask, who else we got? What's the guy? Randall, whoever your guy is. But ultimately, you got to make that decision, bro. So I feel like I knew we was going. I didn't go crazy. Say we was going to win 10, 11 games. I didn't do.
Oh no, me neither.
If we win more, I said if we win more than 5 games, that's success. We won 5 games last year, and I'm not saying whatever, but I'm standing on that. We win more than 5 games. I knew growing pains and all of that were going to occur. But the Vikings game wasn't. I was sick because I'm like, we had that one. That made me sick.
Yes.
But it's not like they smoked us. And again, they won double-digit games, and then we got embarrassed. Like my boy Q said, that was an emotionally charged, different type of whole. Like you throw that game film away. You throw that game film away and move on to the next one. I still don't feel like, oh my God, especially with all the injuries and the refs being real wacky with us lately. So I'm not pressing the red button, but one thing I am kind of is not seeing those rooks get no burn, bro.
Yeah, I'm not panic mode because it's still week 2. I think it could get turned around, but I just want either the defense right now is hot garbage. Either it's Dennis Allen's scheme or the players is not giving no effort. And I don't believe that because this is a new coach. I don't see the players doing that to Ben Johnson. So I'm thinking it got to be Dennis Allen's scheme. That's the problem right now.
Yeah. I don't think we got the guys that he preferred to do how he operates, or maybe he does, and they just not. I don't know. Like you said, I don't see them not like they were too confused and baffled yesterday to be, not giving effort. I think it's that, but we down a lot in that secondary. He bring pressure. He likes to send different little exotic stuff, and the man is not the strong suit. When Jaylon out there, he can do it. I don't trust Tariq and man. And who's after that? Nashawn, right?
Yeah, Tariq Stevenson is a zone cover. Is a zone corner. He's not a man. He's not.
Yeah, bro.
He's not.
I think it's a scheme. I think it's a conflict of issues, bro.
Yeah, he's not. And it's and it goes back to the corporate. I'm a Brian Poles fan, but he is slowly losing me, man. I'm a fan. I'm not, like I said, I'm not throwing a red flag. I was upset. I'm not panicking. Yeah. Season's not over because they can turn it around.
Yeah.
Like you said, Trace. On paper, it's there.
Right.
It's there. Not one fan can't say, yo, this Bears team is not a talented team. No, that's not the case. It's a talented team. Just got to put it together, man. It's just, I don't know what it is, man. The Detroit game, I think it's emotion. Detroit came in, they wanted to embarrass. They wanted to show Ben Johnson.
Period.
But that Minnesota game was disappointing. The way JJ looked yesterday, there's no way they should have lost that game.
That's what we should have been up. Yeah. Right. Look what they got over there, man. They went. Oh my God, I'm not even about to do it. That's another team. I don't even care, bro. Those edges they got over there, bro. They all 4-4, bro.
Now that's where I'm gonna kill Poles at for him not really addressing the edge position. The edge position, I believe, the running back position. I like Swift, but I don't think he's a starting running back in my opinion.
No, he's not.
To be honest with you, all right, the definition of insanity, right? We're doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Okay. The Bears as a franchise just continually will just refuse to draft an offensive tackle in the first round. Will not do it. Won't do it. It's like, all right. So we got like a left tackle,
A
right?
left tackle, you mean? Because Darnell Wright is a first round pick.
Right, yeah. Wright was first round pick, but they drafted him and he played right tackle. Why draft a right tackle when you, to address your left tackle issue? Like draft the player for the position that like they for them to play. Like you keep drafting these experiments. Like draft a player that played their position. So it's just they just continually going against the grain. It's like you build from the trenches, then you draft Loveland, right? Um, okay, all right, and then okay, so you draft Loveland, and then you draft Burden in the next round. Like those are kind of great players, but that's not what you need at this point. You don't have the luxury to draft these skilled position players.
Absolutely.
They,
Yeah.
they could be great, but you don't have the luxury because you can't throw them the ball if your quarterback is on the ground.
Hey, real quick, fellas. Trax said when you guys got to close out, go ahead and close out. He won't be able to. He can't come back. His son, he's working with his son with his homework and stuff like that. So All right.
For sure.
All right.
Well, when you close out, when you get ready to bail, Trey.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's on you, Jim. But yeah, man. But like you said, man, he refused to. I think this last draft, I like Luther Burden, but I think they could have went running back because But my biggest thing, he refused to address the edge properly, man.
Like, but even still, if you have a running back, if he can't run
yeah, true.
ball, if you're like you gotta build off from the trench. Because I'm pretty sure Mananga is a pretty good running back.
Yeah.
He's a good pick, 7th round.
No, he was, yeah.
I mean, if you look at his pedigree as a running back in college, it makes perfect sense. I love that pick.
Yeah, he's a Jersey Cowboy. He went to school with my my little cousin and stuff, man, at Don Bosco, man. So
right, man. Look at his resume. I even think getting Tyson Bagent was a great addition. Like if you do the homework on him as a player, the starts that he has, all the experience he has as a player, it's like they did more work on drafting Tyson Bagent than they did Caleb Williams, to be honest with you. Because as much as I like Caleb Williams, I just feel like they didn't do the homework or respect the first overall pick. Don't just say, "Oh, we're gonna." They just got their mind made up. Didn't give any other quarterback any type of. Yeah, they may be good, but we already.
Yeah, well, to be fair,
just because everybody else say it, don't mean
Yeah, I understand why they took that route because they was locked in on this player, So I get it.
But if you look at them, if you break down the film on them and the experience of them, like without all the hype around it, right? Like, who do you really think was the best player?
That draft, I would still go with. I was still.
Look, when you go by reps and experience as a quarterback, the college, it's almost like they drafted Caleb based on his potential.
He was a 3-year starter though.
Flashes of greatness, but
Jaden was the pick. Jaden was supposed to be the pick. That's what
Jaden should have been.
Trey alluded to.
Did your homework. If you look at the how many starts, 5 years. Like the experience, a winner, like one in that. So it's like when you look at all of that, I'm not saying Caleb isn't going to be great, but he's so much of an experiment. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, he won the Heisman 2 years ago, but when you look at his last year and as a college player, it wasn't great. He has like these splashes of like, oh my God, look at that throw. How many quarterbacks can make that throw? But when you look
that's what they got dazzled with. That's what they fell in love with, bro.
Right. And it's kind of like what we see now. Like we saw it from Justin, to be honest with. It's like you see these splashes, like, but and to be honest, I don't know. I don't know if his accuracy went. It's like this is why I feel like he can still be a good quarterback, even though I just don't agree. Like, well, the Bears picked him is not his fault. You
Right.
know, like he can't control where he goes, even though he tried to. And I'm
Mhm.
not even saying Caleb can't be great,
Right.
but it's just I'm just upset with the process of what the Bears are doing as a franchise.
I
It's
hear
like
you.
they just
Same
keep
old, same old.
same mistakes over
Yep.
and over again.
You're right, bro. I feel the same way. I like Caleb. He got some of the craziest arm talent I've
Right.
seen. They fell in love with that. He's athletic. I think he can get it done with Ben, man. This is the first 2 games with these live rounds of their career. They had some sparks. They had some bad plays. I hate those plays when he running to the side and threw it to down by dude. Like, I just live to fight another day. But that's the gunslinger in him. So he
Yeah.
got some habits that they're trying to
Yeah,
get him to
but what's so
whatever.
crazy about
I think we gonna. Well, go for it, bro.
no, I was saying that one pass, that interception he threw, right? Zacchaeus
Mhm.
was open. He just airmailed him. Like he was running, like this, running to the side. Zacchaeus was like right there. He just threw it 10 feet over his head to a point where he couldn't even make an attempt on the ball. And
That's my thing.
yeah, and it's like when I like just like he airmailed DJ last week,
They
and those
got him rocked.
worrying me a little bit. It's like, get your feet settled. For a guy who says he doesn't feel pressure, boy, he got some happy feet out there.
That's all talk. Yeah, you do. You got sacked
Yeah,
more than anybody in history, bro. You feel
right.
pressure now. Let me tell you about DJ, bro. DJ gonna get shipped up out of here before the year over. I ain't BSing, bro, and I don't care
Yeah.
who heard me. I want him to hear me. DJ not gonna be on the team before this season over, dog.
If he keep doing what he doing,
Because this is my thing. They don't got no type of chemistry. He ain't really had no good
yeah,
stretch of games since Justin was here. Let's be real.
right.
Odunze is like that. He showed it. He friends closer with Caleb. They got their little chemistry, and he make it happen on that field. Hey, look, I don't know, man. Dude might not be around too much longer.
Oh man, you think because well, of course, Kansas City seemed like they always need wide receivers. You think
He'll go over there and shine. He'll go kill over there.
yeah.
You think they're gonna trade DJ? I don't think
Or
so.
something, bro. I don't think.
To be
I mean,
honest,
again,
if
I don't got no inside. I don't got no inside sources or nothing. But
No.
okay, he had the body language stuff last year. Okay, whatever. I give him a pat. But I mean, like, dude don't really be doing nothing if he not involved. No block, no rock. Dude don't be out there going hard if he don't got the ball near him, bro. Like, yeah, it's evident, man. It's very lackluster, and I think that's one of Ben's zero tolerance things, or his coaching staff in general. So I wouldn't be surprised, dog.
Yeah, I definitely, like I said, it's not like it's out there, but to be honest, it makes sense.
It does.
Everything he just said made some very good points.
I think Ben get him more involved in the game, though. The game plan, you know what I'm saying? I think could.
See,
We need to so far. Like I said, I like the coaching staff, but we got to start seeing what we expected. The draw up plays. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe it's going to get turned around.
Yeah.
It is. I do too.
I didn't get a chance to watch the all 22 yet, the coaches film, but when I do, I'm gonna like all the plays he's in. I'm gonna see what his effort is.
One thing, I wasn't in the thing, but I was telling you I thought about Caleb. One thing I do notice though, no, he was inaccurate the first game, but if you look at the first 2 games from last year, first 2 games this year, you see the progression. So we know that he can ball and stuff like that. He just, once again, sometimes he plays hero ball because when you're used to being like we all play sports, sometimes we've been in a situation where we're the best person out there. You might be playing people not better than you, but you feel like you have to do it all. He still has to learn that he doesn't have to make that big play. So it's okay to throw it out of bounds. It's okay.
It is okay, yes.
But he's so used to making that play because he's always been the guy since he was a kid. He still has to get out of that mentality.
Yeah,
And once he gets that mentality, then I think
agree,
we
man.
really take off.
All right, yeah.
Because when you used to being the man your whole life, man.
Yeah, he's got a lot of growing up to do, and I think he's got the right coaches around him.
Yeah,
and we'll see. That's why I'm not out on him right now.
Oh no, I'm not.
He needs to settle down because the mistakes he's making, I think, are correctable. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he's just so far gone. Like, I think because he can be accurate when it was just settled.
He made some plays yesterday. Yeah. He made some, bro. Look, hey, dude got it on the arm.
His accuracy was way better than it was for that Minnesota game. But like you guys said,
get it locked in between these ears, bro, it's over. I seen some shit jump off his hand yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
Right in the middle, and he dropped it. No, he didn't. He had that rock. Two guys draped on. You saw that, bro. You was in the same room I was. Oh my God, bro! It could have ripped somebody's jersey off, bro.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, and it goes back to what we were saying. They get that momentum, and then a penalty happens. Something goes wrong, and it seems like they can't. It seems like they can't. I don't know how many years it's been happening. They can't recover from that. You know, it's that's what's really bothering. Sometimes when you do a penalty, you have to recover from it. The Bears have a hard time of recovering from a penalty that stops their momentum. They have a hard time, and for the life of me, I don't. It's been going on for years. For the life of me, I don't understand it, man.
Yeah, like I mean, like sometimes when they talk about body language, right? And I think it like Caleb does need to kind of check himself a little bit.
Yeah, he do.
Like, because he can, even though it's not overly bad, but it's like when people can see your frustrations and when they're looking at the leader of their team and he's like, like that, make you feel some type of way.
But I'm gonna give him benefit of the doubt. I think he's doing that with his head for him because he's upset at himself.
Yeah, but when people see you doing that, it's like you have to
like
be
when Lamar Jackson. When Lamar was on his too much being too demonstrative and shit, and they was like he's just a powder and all that. The league trying to make it more than what it was. Right. Cam Newton had a problem with doing it. Yeah. They fixed that.
I don't think he's doing it like throwing the teammates under the bus.
No, not at all. But he has to.
Nah, it ain't that. But still, he's saying like if I'm looking from that sideline over there and I see Caleb doing all that.
Oh yeah,
I'm on his heels. I'm finna sack him again. Like,
yeah.
Right.
He said have more of a poker face.
Facts.
You giving us you giving all the opposing fans memes.
But you know what's crazy? How some athletes can't win because remember Jay Cutler showed no emotion and people got pissed off.
I love it, bro.
Caleb showing too much emotion and it's crazy.
Now Jay Cutler's face would be like,
"Yep."
I mean,
I love Jay,
like he ain't giving.
I don't got nothing bad to say about Jay, man.
Yeah. But man,
who's that offensive that left tackle he got in his face? I forgot who that was, but he was like,
I know
he's like took him by the helmet and
Jay Cutler took somebody by the helmet.
Yeah. When he pushed, I forgot. It's his name's on the tip of my tongue. He was getting Jay Cutler killed. I think that was a Monday night game or Sunday night game.
Karimi. I don't know. I'm just talking.
He was getting them killed. He took him.
I remember that game. I
gotta go look that up. I don't know that.
Oh, man.
Yeah. He pushed Jay Cutler, pushed him and everything. That's when Lovey was still the coach.
All right. Oh, I gotta go check. Oh well, that might have been Gabe Karimi.
Somebody in the chat. No, I don't know.
Old Karimi Gabe. Yeah, man. But I'm not in panic mode, man. I was pissed off though. I'm pretty sure we all was.
Hell yeah, bro.
But remember, let me take it back to where I say the Bears can get out their own way. Now, let's say if it's 2nd and 15, do you think? See, I'm at the point where I don't know if they can recover from that. Do you have that same feeling?
What if it's 2nd and 15?
Yeah.
No,
that
I
they
don't
can
feel
make
that
that
way.
play.
I don't feel that way, bro. Let me tell you why. Let me real fast. Because the connection between Rome and Caleb is
It's
real.
there.
That's why I don't feel that way. Because last
Okay.
year he was picking up 14s and 13s with Rome. So I'm like, oh, but this year is even more confident, and he getting a little more time for the most part. It's still some things to be tightened up. Clearly, we got the left tackle issue, we got the right tackle issue, but mostly I'm not like last year. It was like every time he snapped the ball, I felt like he was gonna get sacked. I don't feel like that this year. And again, the connection with Rome, I just wish we could get one of those 6'6", 6'5" tight ends integrated into the offense.
Yeah.
Well, that's even more firepower. So I don't feel that way though, bro. To answer your question.
Yeah. Now I see a comment from Melon Smasher. Now I do agree. One thing, and people killed me when this happened. When Poles drafted a punter in the 4th round, that shit pissed me off to the end. You don't draft people. Some fans, whatever Poles do, they love it. No, you gotta be honest. You don't draft a punter in the 4th round. I'm sorry. And to be quite honest, he hasn't been really good, in my opinion. I haven't seen the way he was playing at Iowa. Haven't seen that in Chicago.
I haven't. Absolutely not.
Now, we was getting that same thing he was doing in Iowa. Okay, he was putting people on the goal line.
Yeah,
that hasn't happened in Chicago.
No.
Right. Yeah.
Poles dropped the ball with that one for sure.
He did.
Drafting the punter in the 4th round.
He did drop the ball.
I'm still not over that, man.
No, that's not nothing you get over easily, bro. That's terrible, bro.
I'm sorry.
That's terrible.
And people was killing me. He's like, he's the best. He's a weapon. Okay. You still don't draft the punter in the 4th round. I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah, it's nothing to write home about with him. I mean,
and if we're going to be honest, he's struggling. He's struggling out there, man.
He almost got 2 punts blocked. He did get 1 block, but came pretty close on some other ones. And I know that's not his fault that he got to get your punt block, but all the ones he's getting off clean, he's not.
Thank you.
Call it the corner coffin.
No.
Like he's not getting any of those. Like,
and I get the idea what Poles was thinking. Poles thinking, okay, he's putting people on, because when he was at Iowa, he was putting teams on the 2-yard line, on a 5-yard line consistently. And Poles is looking at that. Okay, this can help our defense greatly, but it's not happening, man.
Yeah, you know what can help your defense greatly? A defensive tackle. That's who can help your defensive great. Like. If you don't have nobody that can tackle the quarterback,
facts, man. Facts. You're right, though. He said yellow flag. Darnell Wright has 22 penalties and 35 starts. He sucks. I can't disagree with him right now, man. I cannot, man. I cannot.
Melly smashing his own business right now.
Those calls against him, especially last.
And I can't disagree with nothing he's saying. What he's saying is on point. I cannot disagree.
Nah, he right. Nah, he absolutely right. I'm with you when you're right, man.
And I said too, Sweat, he's stealing money right now. Like you guys said, he had a breakout when he came when he first got traded. And after that, it's been nothing.
I love this comment right here. Montez don't break up.
No, he's right. He's right. I cannot disagree with none he's putting out there right now.
Oh my gosh, bro!
Wow.
Oh my goodness, man! I just got nauseous. Thanks a lot.
But the only thing I will push back on was the Caleb starting the record. One thing I don't know about you. I don't look at QB records. I look because it's a team. It's the ultimate team sport.
That's
so I'm not gonna kill.
Yeah.
I don't look at QB winning losses as a team, as a QB record and stuff. That's just my opinion. If you got the best game of his life and still lose, your team giving up 40 points, and you know,
Montez don't break a sweat. Heck,
that's a good one.
I didn't hurt it all.
That's a good one, man.
It is a good one.
That is a good one. That's a good one. He's definitely stealing money right now. That's for sure.
Oh man, getting off like a fat rat, as they say.
Man,
but yeah, I could leave my computer up. I gotta leave out shortly. But I don't know if you guys want to still talk about the rest of the disaster of
Nah, we got to save it for next week, man.
Yeah, save it for next week. Let's if anybody got like a last.
But I will say the Bears have these next 2 weeks have a good chance to get to that 2-2 mark, man.
Right. Yeah, we gonna see 1 week at a time, baby. 1 week.
Yeah, I know. That's why that's why I didn't do no prediction this year. I said I'm just doing week by week.
Yeah, you gotta go week by week, bro. You gotta go week by week, man. But man, nice meeting you though, Q, man.
Yeah, I'm back, man. So I'll be definitely back Mondays, man. Yep.
I guess
fellas. Definitely.
Who y'all got for the game tonight? I guess we can just close on that.
I had Tampa Bay winning, but I think they're losing right now. I had Tampa Bay and the Chargers winning.
Yeah, I got the Chargers.
That's what I had too.
Jim Harbaugh. That's that's another discussion.
Yeah, that's another discussion. I follow you though, bro.
That's another.
Been a pleasure.
All right, fellas.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Well, that's been the Chicago Sports Podcast. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment, and share, and all that great stuff. I'm Trey Tunes. That's Annie up, and we got Q. And hopefully, the Bears can be better so we can have a lot more positive stuff to talk about in the future. But until then, we'll catch y'all next week. Peace out.
Peace. Bear down, fellas.